I wasn't going to make this, but this video goes out to all you marks out there. I wasn't going to make this video, but this stuff is just driving me nuts. This whole thing with Kofi Kingston and how, he's being mistreated and how justice for Kofi and all this shit. Uh, First and foremost, maybe this is a new concept to some of you people out there, some of you fans. It's a work. It's a fucking work. All right? But if you still don't get that, I kind of did some math. Went through the different Wikipedias and stuff like that and actually broke down some things by the numbers. Okay, so maybe this will give you a better understanding of exactly how Kofi was treated as a WWE champion. We're going to make this short and sweet. What I did was I went through and added up all the days that the champions held the titles. Okay, so the number of days they were champions. This is the WWE Championship. All right, this is the lineage because that's the one that Kofi had. There were 135 champions, including, not including Brock Lesnar, who just won it. So I did everything up until the moment that Kofi lost it. Okay, the number of days the title has been held is 19,074 days. Okay? That's the total number from all the champions. Okay, that's the combined total of days out of 135 champions, which means the average champion held the title for 140.25 days. Okay, mind you, that goes back to the fucking Buddy Rogers days where people were holding it for thousands and thousands of days. Okay, so remember that, like, that's in there too. Most people didn't hold the title for more than 2 or 3 months. You go back and look at the Wikipedia, it's just the way it is. Kofi Kingston held the title for 180 days. 180 days. Over 40 days longer than the average champion. Okay, and I actually had to go back. I did some research. I went all the way back to 96. I could have kept going if I really wanted to. I'm going to tell you the champions, a number of days, have had it more than 180 days just since 96, okay? It's only 10 people, right? AJ Styles held it for 371 back in November of 2017. Seth Rollins held it for 220 days back in March 2015. Brock Lesnar held it for 224 back in August 2014. So we're almost 5 years back now. It's only 3 people. CM Punk held it for 434 back in 2011. November of 2011 is when it started. Triple H held it for 210 days back in April of 2008. So, as you can see, just in 5 champions, we're already 10 years past. That's how few and far between people hold it longer than the average. Longer than Kofi. These are just the people that held it longer than Kofi Kingston have. We're already in 2008. We're only up to 5 people. Randy Orton held the title for 203 days back in October of 2007. John Cena held the title for 380 days back in September 2006. So you see where we're going with this. John Cena held the title again for 280 days back in April 2005. JBL 280 back in June of 2004. And before JBL, the last person to hold it longer than Kofi Kingston was Shawn Michaels back in March of 96 with 231 fucking days. So you're talking 10 people that have held it longer than Kofi Kingston since 1996. Where's the mistreatment? Or we're going to make the argument of, oh, well, he got squashed. It's fucking Brock Lesnar, okay? Say what you want, you like him, I don't care. This has nothing to do with people's preference. It's Brock Lesnar. He's a true MMA athlete, okay? He's the most believable person to do something like that. So, like, if he's going to get squashed, why not Brock Lesnar, right? Like, if someone else came in there and squashed him, okay, I'd have a bigger problem with that. At least if Brock Lesnar, it's fucking believable, right? It's believable for Brock Lesnar to go in there and squash somebody, okay? I don't understand. I don't understand the outcry with all this. I don't get it. We don't usually get into the pro wrestling world here at Combat Insiders, but I felt a need to, I don't know, man, maybe shed a little bit of light. I don't understand. Maybe tell me in the comments, what am I missing? What am I missing with this? Because I went back and did the math. I don't understand what I'm missing. I don't understand what I'm missing. 10 people There are only 10 people since 1996 that have held the title longer than Kofi Kingston. Let that sit in your brains. Let that sit in your brains. 23 years. Only 10 people have held the title longer than Kofi Kingston in 23 years. Does that compute? Can anybody explain this to me? Please comment down below. Maybe I've got it wrong. Maybe I don't get it. Maybe I'm out of touch with the wrestling world nowadays. But just remember, people, it's a work. We're out.